Nice little river here. This is Wyatt's Hideaway Campground. Pull the car right on up. Got a little fire pit. Pitch your tent right here, right next to the river. Fortunately, it's also a lot closer to the highway than I was expecting. So much for the peace and solitude. Yeah, get on a boat instead. Wyatt's Campground. Getting ready to pull on out of here. Did the job for the night. All right, it is 7:15 a.m. Sun's been up for about 3 hours, and I'm at this diner, Crossroads. Crossroads is the name of the restaurant. Oh, good luck. The lady at the other gas station said this was the only place in town that was open. So we're gonna give it a shot. Welcome to the Crossroads. Best kept secret in South Dakota. Just happened to wander into here, and they're doing their breakfast buffet on Sunday. And would you look at this? I mean, they have got it set. You got everything you need right here. You got your eggs Benedict. You got all the bacon you could eat. And it's all you can eat. But wait a minute, there's more. Look at all this. Strawberry rhubarb cobbler. Come on, get out of here with that. And then they got a full omelet bar here too. But wait, there's more. Look at this. You got the whole fruit salad. And then all of these desserts.
Check your schedule.
Wow. I don't know. I've had the best luck just talking to locals. And I got a hot tip on a breakfast place for this morning. Everything else was closed. But this turned out to be a great spot. Crossroads. My server, Terry. Awesome. Everybody here super friendly. You got the locals. Got to have locals at a proper diner. Great coffee. Wi-Fi. Come on, forget about it. Best breakfast of the trip so far. Homemade peach cobbler, monkey bread, and apple dumplings, and fresh caramel to go on all of it. You gotta be kidding me with this place.
All right, we are in Belle Fourche, South Dakota, and this is the geographic center of the United States. Now, it doesn't make much sense at first glance to say that the center of the states would be in South Dakota. That seems kind of far north, right? And really, until they added Alaska to the 48 states, the center of the United States was actually near Lubbock, Kansas, which makes a lot more sense. That's more like the middle of the map. But once they added Alaska and then Hawaii, what you have to do is you have to think of the map as sort of a flat piece of cardboard with sitting on a pin. But then when you add all that mass from Alaska, which is a very big state, it's going to move the geographic center, the center of gravity, closer to the north and the west. Hawaii is pretty small, so that only made it a little bit of a difference. And here we are. So you can see this is the monument, memorial, whatever you want to call it. And I think that they give themselves a little wiggle room. It's like within 12 to 18 miles of the actual geographic center, and it's really complicated for calculating it, blah, blah, blah. But this is the official spot. We're here. This is the middle of the country. This is the halfway point of my trip. I'm halfway through the month of June 16th today. And this will be my last stop in South Dakota. After this, I'm heading through Wyoming, and I'll be in Montana 2 nights staying in Billings, Montana. I think that's just about it. One final shout out. Happy Father's Day. It's Father's Day today. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and especially to my father, Big Al. Happy Father's Day, Dad. See you guys in Montana. Right there. Devil's Tower, 44 miles.
All right, we're here. Devil's Tower National Monument. Many tribes consider this place to be sacred. Devil's Tower. Indigenous people called it the Bear Lodge. And the Dakota had a myth that those stripes were scraped by a giant bear. And it rose out of the earth, this plateau, this butte, rose out of the earth to make a escape for the people who barely survived the monster bear attack, who left these huge gashing claw marks in the side of it. What science tells us is that 50 million years ago, this was a volcanic eruption. Hot magma poured out of the earth, and that's what we're looking at today. But when it cooled, the rock fractured and turned into those cylindrical forms that you can see that are so interesting. And then there was erosion, what we talked about last time back in the Badlands, and that wiped away all the part that's the really, solid, not mushy part, but like the straight lined part. All that part was exposed by erosion. Over 50 million years. Devil's Tower. And coming back to it, these are prayer offerings that people tie to the trees. Like I said, it's a very spiritual place. It is tall. It's over 800 feet tall. And in the movie, Close Encounters in the Third Kind, it's sort of got like rocks up at the top, and that's where they meet the aliens. But in real life, it's covered in grass, and it's about the size of a football field. All right. Devil's Tower. All right, wrapping up the Tower Trail. Very, very cool. Went all the way around it. Got a chance to see the whole thing. And it's got an interesting kind of greenish tint, hue, whatever you want to call it. But apparently, depending upon the time of day and the weather, it can look orange or totally black or whatever. I don't know. I'll have to come back some other time and catch it at a different time of day. I think that's it for Devil's Tower. Until next time.